E. Hello. Hi. Good afternoon. Hello. Hi. Cursors are streaming right as I'm planning to cook. Just multitask, you silly Billy. Just have me open on your speaker as I talk about, like, Blue Archive and shit or something. I don't know. Hello, Altvogue. Tonko, you need to summon on Uma Musume Tonko. Already have. I already got the Bourbon. I have the Portalcraft. I think I'm at that stage where Uma has successfully taken over my life. You know, many such cases. I'm actively losing sleep, staying up till 5 AM playing Uma Musume, because I'm like, oh, let's do one more run. But then I actually read and take forever. What the good such p afternoon, Bon Noir. Yeah, this is one of those kind of days where I got shit to do tonight. So I'm doing an early day stream. It's why my energy is really low, because I'm not built to stream during the daylight. It's not even like, oh, it's 4th of July, so I'm gonna go pop some fireworks. No, it just happens to be the day that my friends are off, so. Not out of the above. Yeah, hello, Blazing Dawn. Frostonics, who are you? What have you done to the real Patonko Portal guy? Yeah, first Patonko uploads a YouTube video, and now he's streaming on American hours. What's happening? Hello, Strahausen. Streaming at 5:30 p.m. on my time. Alright, let's get all the Tonko uploads, Tonko daytime stream, whatever, who cares? Let's get that out of the way. It's gonna be a short stream because I have to leave in like 2 hours, so let's see how many Portalcraft losses, not Portalcraft, it's a good class. Let's see how many Havencraft losses we can squeeze in 2 hours. Because I was thinking, oh yeah, what haven't I streamed yet? I haven't streamed Dragon. Ugh. I haven't streamed Haven. Ugh. And I haven't streamed Forest. So, of those 3, Haven is my least hated of those to play, so. What even is Haven's win con besides growing that ambush? The ambush is kinda bait in a lot of matchups. But just like try to push face, it's just that simple. Storm when you can. Buff up when you can, Lapis when you can, buff up the ambush when you can, you know? High-roll with Mine You. I went on a 9-loss streak earlier, can you beat that, Tonko? Let's see me try. So as you've noticed, Haven is a least represented class on ladder. Like, Dragon is probably technically the worst, but you still see more Dragon because they kind of just cheese games, you know? They lose fast, they win fast, you know, it's appealing because of that. Haven is just a slow, painful death piloting it. I've been shifting around my Haven build several times, trying to see if anything sticks with me, and like, the ambush Haven idea is cute. So if you haven't noticed, some Haven players are trying to play Ron Rivera more often, because if you're able to just have him sit there and get buffed with Dark Haven over time, at turn 8 or so you can drop a Jean, buff up Ranaveros even more, wipe board, hit face, so on and so forth. But it's not really reliable because a lot of matchups still have outs. Like Haven still has William to kill Ranavero, or other decks just kill you before you kill them. Yeah, Sacred Griffin can become a huge storm. You have Lapis, which is a storm engine over time. Don't tunnel vision on Lapis. You know, it's only a 1-of because it's really difficult for her to go off and even to win with her, even if she does go off. You're most commonly going to be buffing up, summoning and buffing up these smaller birds to get storms with them. Wing Statue for Falcon. Avian for Regal. Featherfall is an AoE that can summon Falcon. I'm not really a big fan of Minyu, but also, like, because the idea of Minyu is that, oh, it's got Aura, and you engage to buff it up even more with Dark Haven, so you can high roll aggro Minyu, but I'm not a big fan. But also, it doesn't really hurt to play Minyu, because we're gonna be losing all these games anyway. At the very least, Minyu progresses the Aura lifetime feat, at least. Some things have changed, well, just based off of this I've been saying. I saw a guy that was getting consistent win streaks, and by consistent, I mean 2. I saw like 2 win streaks from this one guy. He's not playing a 3-drop Amulet. He's not playing the Nurse in Engage to deal 4 heal. Because this thing kind of sucks ass, actually. It can help you cope against aggro in the early game, but it's kind of redundant because you have so much AoE in the mid to late game anyway. I might throw in Divine Thunder. You know, Haven has a lot of options, it's just none of them really help that much, to be honest. B2W at Master Duel now has Malice. I noticed. I gotta hop back into Master Duel. I've had no motivation to play Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while though. Not even because of Worlds Beyond, just in general. I feel like I've been burnt out in Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while. I'll hop back onto it eventually, but as you can see, for now, I got priorities here, obviously, but... By the way, chat, I have a conspiracy theory. I swear to God, this game has like a sort of like separate bad deck queue. You have ranks, you have groups, and I swear to God, there's like a hidden bad deck queue. Because you can't explain this with science. The moment I picked up Haven, I fought 3 mirror matches in a row. I fought the only other Haven players on ladder, and like even before that, when I was playing Abyss, which is I guess the most popular deck, it's technically 4 Havens in a row. And there's one rune that I won with. There's one rune that I won against. It wasn't even real spell boost. It was like full-ish Earthright, as full as you can build it, with the Geno and the Edelweiss or whatever. Sup, Esperanza, my beloved. Esperanza's pretty moe. A shame my deck is kind of stinky, but it's got potential. Dirt is good, trust. We are gonna get an actual real dirt, presumably a possible win con next set. Because Shadowverse Evolve just revealed in their first Worlds Beyond set. We already see that they're releasing some cards. They're releasing some cards that are going to be in set 2 of Worlds Beyond. And you know how we have Rodeo and whatever, the Anathema cards? They showed the Anathema card for Rune and its Earthlight support. I watched one of your old YouTube videos about the Worlds Beyond trader. Oh, you mean my only video about the Worlds Beyond trader? No, yeah, they killed Mahjong, so even that video is useless now. But I'm still keeping it on the channel just because it's funny. So, Minyu doesn't gain defense. So it's just gonna die next turn. I guess I can summon it just to encourage him to trade, I guess.
We are one and the same.
Yeah, Minyu is very high roll. You have to get the right, you have to draw into it, you have to open with it, you have to have the amulets engage with it, and you have to go first for it to matter. Pretty cool.
Now, let us pray.
So Feather Fall gives us a bit of extra mid-game AoEs against Sword, I guess. But I'm coining into Slifer though, so I don't know. This pops on turn 7, so I can coin into a Jean or something. I don't have to push this forward, I'm pretty sure. Olivia on the bird is also pretty okay, I guess.
Stick to your path, no matter the hardships.
Why they changed Sarah from Funny Amulet to Boring Storm is because the game is really grindy, so it'd be really easy to stall to Lapis. I'm pretty sure they actually realized that Lapis would have been genuinely overpowered. Which I say good, but it should be, but I can understand the rationalities. They're not so wide that I need to do Selefa. Selefa kills like 3 of the 4. Fildau kills 2. Either way, I'm going to be leaving one guy open. I think I'd be better off saving the coin for one of the 6 drops next turn instead, maybe.
Young Paragon dons his mask.
I call it coin because everybody calls it coin, but like I never even played Hearthstone. I don't even like Hearthstone. I don't care about the Mahjong, but I'm distraught about the fishy minigame cut. I was gonna go so hard on the Mahjong, but like, seeing how Shadowverse Park has turned out in the final version, Shadowverse Park is really fun. I'm impressed by how fun it actually is, which indicates to me that, oh man, if we did have Mahjong and shit, it would have gone so hard, dude. Okay, I don't need to heal. I don't need to evolve. I can just do Featherfall Face. Can I Evo Face in this matchup? I probably need to save regular evolve for Selefa still. Sword doesn't have any heals, so they are susceptible to cheesy storm. What? They are susceptible to cheesy storm strats. Avian? Unholy? I guess Avian and these two. Super Evo Falcon Face. Maybe I should have. I didn't expect him to just pass like that, so. He's gonna Geno now, probably, I guess. Hound! He just top decked that, I guess. Okay, I don't have... I am lacking White Woman, but I guess that's fine, because I can do this.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
I guess now I'll Super Evolve Face.
Brace yourself. Even fate shall fall to this blade. Follow my lead. Hey.
So you have something insane next turn, right? Surely. Because next turn, Falcon is a 4 Super Evolve for 7. It's like 1 off lethal right now. Unless if Olivia, I guess Olivia would do it. No, I wouldn't. I'm lacking 1 PP for an engage for Sacred. Next turn, spam the WoW. It's not my style. He's healing, he's cheating! Ata Sword doesn't have heal.
Victory is yours.
Another Haven self-hater. Bro, I've dropped down so many times trying to play Haven. Because traditionally Haven is my second favorite class. It's usually my second favorite class, typically. And the new engage system with the amulets is so fucking fun to play. It makes Haven so much more flexible. It just doesn't do anything right now. It works sometimes, but... Like, that Sword player just got unlucky, because Sword should be one of our tougher matchups. They can kind of play through a billion AoEs. Just depending, you know. Depending if they're good. Biggest problem is Haven always needs one more turn to do cool stuff. We can only win with Bird 4 times Evo phase. Pretty much, yeah. It's too slow for Haven to get its real payoffs. You kind of just have to do the birds and hope they stick most of the time.
It's a game.
Like, I feel like this is a deck where I'm always... This is part of the deck where I feel like I'm always about one off lethal or so. Like, I just need one more buff or one more amulet to get lethal. I don't like opening wing, usually. Okay, maybe that's me being bad, but I typically don't really care about wing in the opening hand. Because I like timing it for turn 8 or turn 7 for, you know, Jean or Olivia instead. But maybe I should just be doing Evil the Face early on, more often, maybe. I got Minu against... Oh, no, Minu doesn't work, never mind. I gotta do Pact first and then do Manu, maybe. If Spells actually does open a body, I can't get away with Manu, but there we go. So they can do Wind Blast on the Holy Flame, but they still can't touch the Manu for a bit, for one more turn. So we can do a cheeky Evo Face. Double Dark Haven! Dark Haven, my favorite Haven. If you play it on one you can Evo Face. I can do it right now, actually.
Safe here.
And I got one more ring statue just in case. This one actually times for the drawn. I think I coin for another buff too. Fuck it.
Rest.
Hell yeah, brother. Good old Manu. Nothing beats Manu. They just trade Alan Gray ward, but that's still pretty annoying for them. Haven right now is just either a rush down deck or a barrier deck. It's a real deck. It's not. You only play barrier just to fulfill the mission. Just to try to grind your feet, and that's it. Okay, they are coping. They are coping for now, but maybe they'll just go off next turn. I've got nothing else to really play though. Yeah, again, one of the other things I don't like about playing Haven is just the draws are really bad.
Safe here.
I have like no cards in hand now. The Minu play was cool and all, but maybe I can just kill him. I can coin into Jean, so I actually can hurt this a bit. I don't know, maybe I can just kill him with 1 or 2 more birds if I can get him.
May wings be at your back.
Hi, beautiful Mr. Streamer. Hello, beautiful Jack. Nuss. Bird. Fuck it.
Brace yourself.
Your out of ice heals can't save you now. Can they? It's only one more storm next turn, but it's still a lot of stats, so it might be enough. Super evolve. Am I gonna be one off lethal now because I didn't super evolve? Actually, how much is this? I'm joking, but I didn't even count how much this becomes. 7, right? With super evolve. Yeah, it's only 7.
You're done for. Defeat is not an option.
Only 7. No, every little bit of damage counts, Tonko. You know that. And this I still didn't count that right. No Kuon. I mean, he's gonna get Kuon next turn and wipe my board, but he might be forced to do William. And then I just top deck with lethal and just be a good player and top deck lethal, right?
Fear not the god's absence. Behold divinity.
Yeah, Super Evolve last turn would have been 1 off lethal anyway. because I didn't have enough play points to get the buff anyway. But it's a principle of the matter. It's about making a statement. I think it'd be cool to have a card with engage 1 draw and just be Skullfane support. Wait, I completely forgot that Skullfane came out. What does Skullfane even do? I'm so good at this game. What does Skullfane even do again?
You're tough. I'm impressed.
Even feather. I'm on 2 feathers, but I kind of want to put it at 3. Because having 1 more AoE does help out a lot.
Oh Lord, guide your humble
It
servant.
destroys all your amulets. Oh yeah, but we don't have enough like last words amulets right now for it to be that impactful. I'm sure we will in the future, but yeah. Fuck Chalice. I mean, Chalice is one of our only good cards. This, I mean, it might be too early for you to get excited about this list, because we kind of are just getting lucky. We're getting lucky because we're just barely getting lethal, and my opponents are just getting unlucky, but... Birds are more important than chalices. Yeah, but sometimes you summon a bird, you can super evolve and do chalice, swipe the board while your bird survives. You need the cum chalices to survive. I don't run a Vero either. I was trying at 3 and sometimes I did get some cheesy ambush buffs against people, but it doesn't work against Rune because they have AoE. And you kind of die against most matchups before your run of Vero can win anyway. I'm kind of okay with that too though, because it's also just acceptable Evo hard move, I guess. Oh yeah, it also doesn't work against Forest too. Yeah, Run of Vero doesn't work against the 2 best decks in format, so...
I long for sights unseen.
Yeah, you play Chalice and Birds, you don't have to choose between the 2. They can coexist. They should coexist. The whole point is that your deck works because they coexist. Your deck barely works because they coexist. Skullfane, 6 cost, destroy amulets, deal X to all enemies. 4 damage, sweep, and miscellaneous last words seem fun. Needs more support. Like, it sounds like it could be really cool, but like... Haven is just not built like that right now. At least so far. New Water Fairy is very cute. You're in the splash zone, pal. I guess I'll just crack this now.
Fun's not over yet.
Evo face next turn, let's go. Force doesn't really have enough heals. But also Force kills me before I do anything. She has a winning smile on Evo. I should play Forest. Tonko, you love fairies Uwo, right? Tonko, you love Lisa Uwo. I've got like 5 Lisa leaders in Classic.
Be cleansed.
New game, same old roach. Some things never change. I can't coin into that. I don't really need to coin a wing statue either. Pocket Reball?
Repent.
Fairies are just puppets. They kind of are just puppets. It's because they're inspired because puppets became Forestcraft support in Shadowverse Evolve. It's all connected now.
Let's play a game.
Same time tomorrow. So I've seen people playing the classic Ding Dong card art, right? You get it transferred over from Shadowverse Classic, right? I've never seen anybody playing classic fairies. I've never seen anybody playing classic tokens in general. I've only seen the Ding Dong and that's it. Featherfall is not full clear. Cool. I'd have to evolve to kill the Lily. Very cool. I think we lose. We just died to 1 roach.
Fun's not over yet.
Actually, no. I have seen Classic Knight, actually. Mako wouldn't stop yelling at me to use OG Ghost. I'm coming for you.
Be cleansed.
I see classic fairies and roach. I'm reiterating. I'm changing my mind. I have actually seen classic roach as well. I'm just a big fat liar. I'm easily swayed by my chat because I'm remembering now.
Same time tomorrow? Brace yourself.
He's got 2 of these fuckers. It's like super lethal next turn, right? Pop these. He's got 2 Deepwood bounties. He can play roach, buff them up with the engage. Bounce back. He is doing it. He sees the line. How do you change when you go on the cards menu? Not the deck building, the card menu, I'm pretty sure. Go to the card and you see the card style toggle from there. He is so good at game, he drew roach. He drew roach, he's so good. Apparently my internet's being bad right now, so maybe it's a good thing this is going to be a short stream. Because I'm pretty sure my stream is lagging right now. The new token arts are so good, they're really nice. And hell, I do like the new Ding Dong too. I just like the classic Ding Dong voice on a little bit more. It's chugging a bit. Yeah, it is. I do kind of have a higher bit rate on this, on my OBS settings. Like I'm trying to stream at higher quality right now. Because the game gets really ugly whenever intense stuff happens, like evolves or defeat animations, or the stream does rather. But 5,000 bitrate might be a bit too ambitious. Featherfall is gonna be too late by the time we draw into it. I need Ralefa, whatever her name is. Mine, you! Yeah, Ding Dong's a basic card now, so you're always gonna have Ding Dong there for you when you need her. There might be better options, but you can always go back to Dong. He's gonna get scared and have to rush into this, right? Fuck! He called my bluff. I show fear. I have to have him trade just for me to survive. Dog! Bork, bork. I guess I gotta trade my tiger. That's not that big of a deal though. Avian statue pops on turn 6. Yeah. Wing statue on turn 7. Wing statue turn 7 with Olivia is better technically, but it's also less convenient to use multiple avian statues throughout the game, so... Bigger storm! Bigger storm good! No, yeah. If I was going second, I would have kept the Featherfall.
To the shores of victory.
Serve players are always greedy for face no matter what, only until they drop the 5 cost, 3 body, ward, and 8 cost. It's because the way you should be playing Sword is that play greedy early game when it's convenient if you can, but you play the grind game in the late game. It's because he has so many strong standalone cards that don't necessarily need Super Evolve. You just grind out with Gino and Amalia's in the late game until they reach a point where they can safely do Albert's Enhance against you. I mean, he can do this because I'm playing Haven. He can get away with that, but I don't have Super Evolve, but I think I do gotta pop the Unholy anyway, which is kind of embarrassing.
Brace yourself.
good sword players know how to play the long game. Like, they don't just simply tunnel vision into aggro, into Albert's enhance. They gotta work they know that they gotta work their way to it. I don't have any more AoE. Very cool. There's like almost no 2-drops that Olivia can draw into for her to do something, but I also just don't have options here. Is Featherfall poor man Selefa asking for a poor friend can't stick to playing just one deck? I mean, Featherfall just alongside Selefa is fine because, you know, more AoE good. The benefit of Featherfall is that you get a funny storm out of it. You love storm.
Well, I tried.
Well, I tried. Yeah, I kind of think I should bump up Featherfall to 3, honestly. Because I wasn't sure about my ratios here, but Featherfall kind of is that good right now. Phildao, I feel like I never feel like hard evolving Phildao that often. He's just kind of there, just because. He's nice when I need him, but I typically just... He's not super important most of the time, so I can take out one, I think. The problem with Haven is that it's too good. The problem with Haven is that it's so fucking busted. It's just that it just has a tricky matchup against every single deck in the format. It's broken. It's just inconvenience in this format. So that I mentioned. God, I hate going first. We're in the era of second verse right now. And my stream is still chugging. Is it because I'm trying to stream in the daytime? Maybe my PC hates being awake at this hour too, just like me. Pact is a better investment, I think, against Sword in the early game. I don't know why, but I saw a title and then suddenly stream crashed right when you lost last match. No, dude, my connection's being bad right now. It's because I'm trying to stream Haven, yeah. Everything about this stream is telling me to fucking leave. I shouldn't be here right now. The universe is giving me signs. Actually, maybe I do Pact. Second Pact is probably more important than Dark Haven right now. Because I don't need to buff up the Holy Flame right now yet anyway. I'm okay spending these packs in the early game because, like, they're not enough in the late game against Sword anyway. Now I can do Dark Haven, and I actually get a heal out of this time. Do I value trade? Probably, I probably should. Because Zirconia buff is going to be annoying next turn.
We're safe here. My oath is fulfilled. Rest.
Buff this up a little bit more so they can't just quite trade the knight into it. But I should have hit face. You always hit face. Hi, Mr. Patanko. I was advised from Ignisha to come check you out. You've got yourself a subscriber. Wasn't he saying that, like, you come to me for degen shit? Like, you come to my channel for the more degen content or whatever. The less filtered conversations, which that is what I do. Hello, hi. Thank for sub. It's like, yeah, it's Selefa, but also, what the hell am I gonna do from there? It's really hard to find time to actually plop down the birds against Sword. Like, I feel like this matchup is just me stalling for the most part into nothing. Like, it's not even like real Haven where you stall into a win con.
I yield.
I don't have enough time to set up my win cons in this matchup. I come to Patonko for the Patons. I come to those as well, too.
Because it's let me aid you.
Steel.
I have another Selefa, but I don't feel good about spending another Evo. I do get to squeeze in 5 to face though, at least.
So as I seriously. Brace yourself. Surge.
I'm not gonna have good answers against Amalia yet, though. I just never draw into enough draws with this deck, man. The fact that Serene is your only Serene is your only real draw in the whole deck. And that's if you slot in Ding Dong, whatever. It feels so bad when, like, I got Serene, but I only got one Serene, and one Serene just is not enough. Ambush Haven. Wait, actually, I guess Ambush Haven does work in this matchup.
The rebel inquisitor dons his mask.
Behold divinity.
I am your haven in the dark.
Confident.
Rest.
Get it? Haven, because he's Haven. Haven in the dark, because he plays Deltarune. Donko, why aren't you playing for us for the Patons? It's true, they do have fairies, they do have honor holes, but I don't like counting. TCG players hate counting, it's true. I've never counted a single number in my life. Owlbear!
Sword of thunder.
Art, Owlbear!
Roar, O thunder.
You should just play Lapis next turn. I kinda can't, like, you're joking, but I can almost get away with it. Not in this matchup, obviously, but I could do Lapis Super Evolve. Ooh, Mr. Guy. It's just I'm not gonna have time to grind him with Lapis, though. I guess I do got a Super Evolve trade. I guess that's fine.
Fear not the god's absence.
Gino has to Gino won't be enough to kill the Run of Arrow at least. Although he's just gonna play 2 Banes, I'm sure.
Repel. Through justice, advance.
Wasn't meant to be.
If I can squeeze in Griffin next turn, he can't just do Owlbear Super Evolve kill me yet. If he does Amalia though, then I'm kinda screwed because I don't have the answer to Amalia here. I guess Amalia clears if they crash all the wards. But if they crash all the wards, they do just... Oh, they just gotta crash... No, yeah, they would have to crash all of them to full clear.
My oath is fulfilled.
So Bird does just win next turn. Ah,
My oath is fulfilled.
that's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be that easy. Huh. Haven good?
Thunderstrike.
I am no more than a servant of the light.
Is this your judgment?
Honey Bird?
Rest.
Flop.
The better warrior won.
Yeah, should I just restart the stream? I don't think it'll mess up the VOD too much. Like, I think I can try restarting the stream to get, like, lower bitrate settings. See if it runs a bit smoother. I find that Sword isn't very good at grinding out actual control decks. It depends, like, actual control decks like Haven aren't really good at actually winning game most of the time. Would it do anything? I don't know. Because, like, it's one of those cases where I already reset my I already reset my modem recently. And everything else about my stream is running, my internet's running just fine, so I'm gonna try to change my settings really quick. I'll try it out, see what happens. It doesn't seem like you guys are lagging too much behind, but it's still kind of annoying. So if I still have issues after I restart it, I guess it won't be that big of a deal. I'll be back in like 3 seconds. BRB. This used to be a Portal mainstream. This used to be a stream. How we doing? Oh, I'm already dropping flames already. That's cool. That's sick, dude. Oh, I guess this is just how it's gonna be, huh? Why is Junko off center now? Is it just me or YouTube has been volatile for this stream? Well, it's just my OBS in general is being stupid and stinky right now. We are back, but at what cost? I'm still lagging. In fact, I might very well be lagging even worse than before. You can zoom into the water fairy sob anger. Audio store not playing Dragon. Talk on not playing Portal. Although I will be doing another... I will be coming back to Portal though. It's almost time for me to return to Portal. I've taken a long break just trying out other decks, but... I'm right there. So, tomorrow I'm gonna crack open the Yudi. I'm gonna spark the Yudi and play Portal again tomorrow. I will have earned the right to play Portal again after getting Yudi. Okay, I think my stream is stabilizing now, again, for now, unless...
With rain comes death.
Let me just post in chat, just in case. Refresh if stream still dead. It should be working now. You can zoom in on full art Yuri Uo. I actually forgot that, yeah, actually you can zoom in close into the cards now. You can zoom in directly to the armpits now. I have coin! I can do coins now.
Young Paragon dons his mask.
So now that I actually am a good player going seconds, I don't know why there's so many fucking swords today specifically, but I can coin into actually maybe run a very evil might be enough, and then do coin featherfall. Use Selefa when I actually need the heals, maybe. Ew. Doog. Doog. Eat the dog. I guess because I evolve next turn already, I need the Serene draws more.
Now, let us pray.
I'm only allowed to be unhinged on the Such Patanko stream. I am the stream to be unhinged in, because I'm the guy that has the patience and the mindset for that. But meanwhile, I'm the one that has to maintain my power level whenever I hop onto other people's streams. Like, I have to watch my tongue whenever I'm on Igni's channel, for example. Like, he doesn't have a large problem with it, but I still don't want to get him in trouble, you know? I guess I can afford to just kill one guy. And then he'll go actually wide next turn, then I can use these guys. I think I can afford one more hit to Feldau. Manavera, I don't necessarily have to keep Manavera for the ambush buffs. It's just there as a strat if it's convenient, but it's not that big of a deal.
Long time no see. Phil Dow.
Repent.
Shadows.
How's Haven doing for you so far? It's okay, but I feel like it's only working so far because I'm getting lucky.
Stick to your path. No
So
matter
far,
the
I've
hardship.
won against several swords now somehow, but it's really just because they're drawing bad. Oh hey, I can coin a second serene. Oh my god, I'm so good. We're so good. We're so set.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, and crash into the nuke knights.
Shores of victory.
Twirly whirly.
Here to hear the good word.
I like Selefa a lot. He's an EP stupid just like me. Imagine them printing Acceleratium or Augmentation Bestow as a crest literally set to. That'd be so funny and effed. I don't feel like it would even be that insanely crazy. Because you're not spam summoning artifacts the way that classic artifacts do. Like, if anything, it'd be good because you'd be more willing. You might possibly be more willing to spam out, like, the 3-drop amulets, maybe? Like, it might give you incentive to play the baby artifacts a bit more frequently, but eh. Do you play 2-0 Forest yet? No, Tonko hates playing Forest. Despite me having to play Forest and Evolve, Shadowverse Evolve. Do I Super Evolve? I can't just keep Amelia alive. I could just Featherfall and trade the Falcon. That feels bad, but it's efficient, I guess. If I really get scared about board, when he makes a real board, I can just play Unholy Cup. Selefa feels so important for Haven, and some games determined by getting it on curve. Yep. Selefa is the only reason that you can stay in the game sometimes. That heal and AoE is what saves your life most of the time. That's why I was getting frustrated playing Haven earlier. It's not even because Haven is just like stupid and sneaky, but
Fear the dark because
I kept losing games because I didn't get Selefa on time, so I just could not recover. I can crack this.
Now, let us pray.
That's another convenient Featherfall. Do I win if I Super Evolve? I don't think so. I don't think I'm in a position where I can be doing Super Evolve phase because I can't crack the bird storm yet.
My oath is fulfilled.
Trading Storm is a cardinal sin. I know, I know.
Forged in steel.
Nobody knows more about sins than Haven does. Now I've got a cup, or else I'm finished. Luckily, I'm not within Owlbear's Super Evolve range quite yet, but I also don't have a defense against. If he has back-to-back Owlbear, I still lose.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
The Lord Commander dons her mask.
Zirconia is just there just because. You know what, actually? My new Olivia is fine.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
We are one and the same.
Oh, dude, I could have coined. Wait, I could have coined Selefa to get the heal. I guess I don't need the extra heal that bad right now.
Behold divinity. Even fate shall fall to this blade. Follow my lead. Look my yield. This is not the end.
I guess I'll do pacts. I think I'm still okay at 19. I don't think the one heal is gonna... Lacking the one heal is gonna be... I don't think it's gonna get my ass killed yet, right? I'll be fine, right? Because I can crack this and make a white woman board, my favorite kind. I still have a long way to go to hit face though. Because just playing Griffin by itself just isn't really doable in this matchup. It can maybe kind of work because it is a tall, giant-ass ward, but Sword has really easy ways to kill that giant-ass ward. Wait, is that the last Indomitable Samurai? And it's 2 so far. I can crack the pact. Jean with pacts, the Holy Tiger clear trade. It does survive trading against olive oil. It feels bad, but it does work at least. The fact this is my only Jean right now is kind of distressing though. If I'm really desperate for AoE, tall AoE, I can do Slefa, Core, and Featherfall if I really need to. Oh yeah, I could just play the Tiger normally with Lapis. I'm not like confident about Lapis in this matchup. I'm not confident I'm gonna survive long enough to abuse Lapis, but also like I don't feel good about playing Jean against this board anyway.
Better run.
Without suffering, there is no glory.
OMG, Lapis mentioned, hi. Ready button!
In heaven, turn from sin. This is not the end.
I'm still not quite within QE range, but
Pierce through the heart of darkness.
eh.
My oath is
By my blade. No matter the height.
Jean doesn't cleanly kill Amalia though.
Hope never dies.
And I can't quite do, like, Slefa can't super evolve anymore either. Bear without super evolve is like 4 with Amalia buff, and it still has regular evo. So I do still lose to Bear next turn. I have to do Jean and just hope for the best. I've got no other player.
Fear not the god's absence. Did it? To the shores of blade.
Where did my fucking cups go, man?
Rest.
At least Amalia is within Featherfall range now, but I'm pretty sure it's too late though. It's too late for that to matter. And that's if they just don't have a play and they value trade Amalia. Bear will always be Bear no matter how much Shadowverse tries to gaslight us into Bear. That's what I'm saying.
The retreat.
Good old Bear. Nothing beats Bear.
No matter the height.
Now what?
Without suffering, there is no glory.
Oh my god, I have to trade this just simply because I have no other way to clear. That's so embarrassing.
Turn from sin.
I was overconfident.
Not always to the shores of victory.
I think I have to coin. I think I have to coin Slefa. Because I have to put up a ward. But it still dies to AoE though. I still die to Bear double attack because of regular evolve. The other cups are in the bottom 5, many such cases. What happened to left for Featherfall? I already used up my super evolve. Like, that play was valid if I still had super evolve. But I trusted the Lapis though, unfortunately. Never trust Lapis. I'm an exact outbear lethal range, and there he is! Unlucky.
Repent.
A flash of lightning. A stroke of fate.
A trial I must
You
overcome.
just push Zapdos to the dome. I didn't have a way to fight. I didn't have a path to the dome there. That's the problem. Gino had ward because Amalia survived. Amalia gives the rush and war to every guy, not just the officers.
Or well done.
My new against Rune. That's the only matchup where my new actually kind of works. Let's go.
Special assignment today.
Featherfall buff up the bird. I guess so, huh? You know me though. I've never counted once in my life.
This homework's too hard.
Also, wasn't I still gonna be in lethal range after that point anyway? Well, no, I guess the bird would have been 7. That would have been just enough to lethal the following turn.
We are one and the same. Divulge.
Don't forget to review.
Where Unholy Vessel? Is Unholy Vessel even in the room with us right now? Okay, good player. Manu gets to go face. That does not, but I guess it's fine. I can do burb. I can coin set up another burb, I guess. Is that necessary?
Divulge. Repent. Turn not away. Look within.
Do I need to save coin for next turn? Because I could just like run a Vero, kill Anon Gray anyway. They better give Haven its black inscription next expansion. I'm almost glad that there's not too much banish in this format. But then again, there's not actually that many cards. There's not actually that many Last Words cards where it would have been super detrimental for them to get black inscription, I guess. I guess I gotta play Salefa.
You'll never be free.
There's literally one card that banishes. There's also literally one card that has Inherent Barrier. One card that has Inherent Aura. Unless we count the Gundam.
So I was so sleepy.
Brace yourself.
Surge. Twirly whirly.
It's exactly the new Papa Banish. He's not the same. He's not my Papa Banish.
May wings be at your back.
That's it.
Wings be at your back.
Surely they have the out against Ronavero. I also don't even have Jean next turn to be able to buff Ronavero. So let's just fucking go for it. I've learned my lesson. Just keep going face. Is Esperanza British? I don't think so. I'm not really that good at pinpointing accents though. I'm American, that's what we do.
Right to lunch, man.
Is Esperanza a bratty hag? She's kind of cheeky, honestly, yeah. Wait, this just works? Are you kidding me? It's just that easy?
Repent. All burnt out.
What does my new even do against Rune? It's just an aura that they can't wind blast. It's untargetable. It's untargetable, so they can't wind blast into it, so it has a chance to hit face in the early game.
Oh Lord, guide your humble servant. I jest.
I can't wait for... I think out of all the stories, Esperanza's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Because she's so fucking cheeky, she's gonna be really entertaining, I think. Yeah, I can't be targeted by ants, so they have to crash into it.
It's a game. Enjoy yourself.
Can we just do it again? It's not as amazing going second though, but... No. I should have kept the bird at least. I was kind of hoping I'd get Serene. Esperanza is Spanish. Not that's an American Spanish. I'll just take your word for it. Last one will be Dial. I know that they're gonna... they're gonna make it more interesting, but the idea of sitting through a story with Dial... Like, I'm sure there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff surrounding him that makes it worth the time, but... It's, not particularly exciting. The idea of it doesn't seem too exciting yet, but we'll see. We're early tempo cards. We're Haven. We're not supposed to have tempo. I can't even use the menu right now. Huh. I can coin Avian statue. I don't have a turn 4. I guess I technically don't need a turn 4 anyway. If I do Avian right now, it pops on turn 5. Does that matter? What sins did Blood and Shadow commit to get Dial as a default leader? I'm sure Dial is going to be base as hell, dude. I got a feeling that Dial is going to be our guy when we do get his story. It's just the fact that, like, you have to pay for other options if he was bad. Esperan's VA is Puerto Rican. Okay, sure. Like, obviously the character design herself doesn't look that way, but it's anime, you know? Who cares? I respect wait, I could just crack this now and go face right now. Fuck it. We ball. I respect the decision of doing going a different route, like experimenting with a whole different creature character as a main character though. It's not overly exciting as a default character so far at least. And that's why they super compensated. They super compensated by giving Abyss the most amount of leaders. They have the most amount of other options. You just gotta pay for them. I guess. Hey man, if he doesn't get his heals, if Rune doesn't out-heal Haven, this might just work. William, just because? Your hand is that cloggy? Huh. I can do olive oil next turn. Featherfall doesn't kill William, but do I give a shit at this point?
Brace yourself.
Wasted William. It might just be because his hand is gonna get too cloggy, I don't know. It's like technically it worked out for him just because I didn't have a way to full clear him anyway. I'm more concerned about hitting face. The thing about Rune is that, like, I kind of learned this from playing Aggro a bit against it. You can afford to play greedy against Rune to some extent because their storm is like just 4 or 5 damage, that's it. They go wide, but if you can kill them before they kill you with the board, then it kind of works out. Does this work though? I don't know if I can afford to be greedy anymore though. I gain 12. I'd only be removing 1. It's still gonna be lethal on board if I just do Evil Phase, so I probably should just do Selefa just to be safe. Yeah, it's like they do so little damage before turn 10. Rune is really good at outgrinding you, but if you can just force pressure on them, then the grind won't be enough. Ginsetsu already? Probably. If you didn't hear, the set 2 announcement stream is coming out on the... It's going to be on the 10th, I think. And special guests include the voice actor for Ginsetsu and some other guy. They described the some other guy as just like an enjoyer of Shadowverse. But what he actually is that he's the voice actor for Kaiser, the pre-Kone collab leader. And by extension, for that matter, it's worth noting that Ginsetsu's voice actress is the same VA as Kiaru. Funny cat. I fucking lose. Do I have to do Selefa again? It feels so bad. Like I could do a safe play here and do Olivia, trade a bunch and stuff, but like he's not quite at turn 10 yet. We still got a little bit of time, but if I do Olivia face, that's 1 off lethal. Wing statue doesn't pop up fast enough. I can keep 1 guy alive, but if he has another cooldown, we just die right there anyway. Fuck it. I'm doing a greedy play. I don't fucking care. He just won't have it. Either he has another cooldown or he has 3 heals here. He's so good this game. I cannot believe. Kiaru triggers me. No matter how toxic Kiaru's card was, they can't make me hate her. She's my dumb cat. You didn't even win next turn anyway. I know, but there's a small chance. There was a vague chance if he didn't have cooldown, I could still top deck a bird for lethal. It wasn't gonna happen, but the possibility was technically there. I don't even want to bother outgrinding spell boost at that point, so I just want to go for the greedy play. To me, playing to my outs is like just simply top deck lethal next turn. Hey, Portalcraft, you guys remember Portalcraft?
It's a game. Enjoy
Everybody
yourself.
still complains about Portalcraft, but I feel like I barely see Portal on ladder anymore. Obviously, it's because like Portal's more popular on lower ladder, but Portalcraft is more popular among bad players. The fact that stream will have 2 pre-Kone voice actors means pre-Kone collab set 2. We're gonna get more. We're gonna have more Coliseum characters, and the Coliseum was a set that had the pre-Kone collab in Classic. He just kills Manu. I guess Manu is still okay because it still forces him to crash the actual Love Struck, maybe. Unless he has another puppet, which he will.
We are one and the same.
I don't know if they're even gonna bother making a pre-Kone collab at this point, though. I'm starting to think pre-Kone might be a dead property. Or it's on its last legs. They're not really trying to push pre-Kone anymore. I don't know, did like season 2 bomb or something? It feels like Picone fell off after season 2. Nobody really cared about the second arc storyline.
Be over soon. Scalpel.
Still mad at Crunchyroll. I don't think that, like, obviously that's a big deal that basically killed Picone in the West. But I don't think that would like affect Cygames' decision about how they run Picone in general. It just feels like Picone as a whole ass property is a bit mid now. It's because the first arc with Kaiser was Kino and everything. It was super hype. But then nobody really cared about the second arc. It was kind of tough. I need heals. Slifer has a full crash. Ronavero won't be enough. I'm pretty certain Pure Puppet can outgrind Haven, even with my 3 fucking cups. Pure Puppet can run Cocytus. They stall enough that they can just throw in Cocytus. And we do kind of just die to Cocytus. But Pure Puppet does not have an out to run Avero.
My star is the star of paradise.
If they draw like 2 Sylvies, they kind of die. Yeah, if they just simply get enough Sylvie heals and then I just die. Pretty much every deck heals better than Haven, which is really funny.
Brace yourself.
Shadows. I leave the rest to
Oh yeah, Puppet does run Divine sometimes. If they get 2 plus Orcus is GG. If I have the right amulet set up, Orcus is not that big of a deal. It's not the Orcus that kills me. Because I can wipe board and out heal double Orcus. Kind of, sort of. It depends. Dude, I'm not even gonna be buffing up Ronavero anytime soon. Do I even give a fuck about Ambush at this point? I do not understand why Rune and Portal have better hands than Haven. Rune has more draws, and Portal has better standalone cards. More useful standalone cards, at least. Portal doesn't have that many good draws, but like, Puppet can stall until they get the good draws.
May the way be lit.
Yeah, I don't think I give a fuck about the Ambush. I feel like Ambush in this case is kind of fake. I don't have the right setup for it.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
I've played nothing but Portal since release and legitimately thought that Silver is a neutral. I mean, she's related to Olivia, so I don't blame you. They share lore. They feel like they would be connected. If Sylvia was a neutral, his format would be unplayable. Yeah, dude, Sylvia is like way too cracked to be a neutral. I often feel like
This might
Sylvia causes more trouble compared to the actual Orcus or
to this blade.
artifacts, but that might just be me deflecting away from Orcus because I think Orcus is hot, so I don't want her to get nerfed. So one, Orcus doesn't quite kill me yet, but like, I still won't be able to catch up at this rate. I have no setup for fucking anything. I can maybe do a shitty Griffin on turn 9 and that's about it.
These strings will be around your neck.
Sylvia's whatever for being real, but Sylvia's a fucked up card. Sylvia's a lot more cracked overall. Orcus is just more tilting. Orcus is just more tilting because so many matches are decided just simply on whether or not the opponent has the second Orcus or not.
Without suffering, there is no glory. Behold divinity. Be anointed and turn from sin.
My revenge.
Orcus is really annoying because she's either 8 plus damage to face, or she's a full board wipe by herself. Like she is very clearly one of the best cards in format, obviously, but like, the thing about Orcus though, the thing about Orcus is that like, It's only really super oppressive if they have back-to-back Orcus. Oftentimes a one single Orcus isn't quite necessarily enough to... Oh, maybe it is enough.
Let down your guard.
Yeah, so this is the appeal of Pure Puppet, is that they don't have to commit Super Evolve for Orcus, as you can see. I'm trying to defend you, Orcus. I'm trying to be Portalcraft shield. Be like, oh, it's not that bad, guys. Just be good. But you're making this, you're making this difficult for me, dude. If they have another Orcus, then Olivia won't be able to heal enough for me anyway. I can get 2 birds next turn, but 2 birds won't even be enough anyway. No, like, I think Anne and Greya is more tilting to me because you have like the opponent. You have like 8 turns to prepare for Orcus. You can set up. You can set up, you know, removal to prepare against Orcus or whatever. You can out-heal Orcus, maybe, kinda, sort of. There's things that you can do to make Orcus a little bit less painful on you. It sounds like cope, but it's like it's something, right? Meanwhile, for Anne and Greya though, Anne and Greya is a huge push way earlier. Anne and Greya at turn 5 is more frustrating compared to seeing Orcus at turn 8, in the sense that they can high roll. Anne and Greya can sometimes high roll a full destroyer board on turn 5 or turn 6, and that's a lot less manageable compared to Orcus on turn 8. It's harder to respond to it if they get that high roll. As Mr. Abyss, I think Anne and Greya are fine, actually. It's because he had the best out against Anne and Greya. Yeah, turn 7 Orcus is like the nuts. It's really frustrating, but turn 4 Anne just feels like it shouldn't be. No, yeah, I'm not gonna go so far as to say that Orcus is innocent. Orcus is like number 2 public enemy, but... Oh my god, actual Serene. I can actually play cards, no way. I think they have to restrict Orcus to Puppet. I'm gonna be honest, like... I mean, I'm sure this isn't concerning to chat, because everybody hates Artifact anyway, but... Honestly, Artifact is literally unplayable without Orcus, man.
We are one and the same.
Artifact will have more options later on, but Artifact is only really scary because it has Orcus. Because you're like, when's the last time you actually died to Gundam, chat? Or rather, the only reason why you died to Gundam is because of Orcus, or because they high roll the Lamia Beta Burn or whatever. Without Orcus, Artifact's ways of winning are extremely gimmicky and unreliable. Manu dies, but at least the damage is done this time, so it's fine, I guess. You need a big damage swing like Orcus before Big Man, or Big Man is just 10. Yeah, exactly. I mean, nobody wants to see Artifact or Portal succeed at this point anyway. They're sick of it. Yeah, I understand that. I totally get that. I don't mind that. I'm just speaking. The fact of the matter is that Orcus is carrying Artifact. Like, you can't really deny that. You do sometimes get the odd double Gundam. Why do you think you have time to get the double Gundam though? It's because we had Orcus to stabilize. Because even if Orcus isn't doing damage to secure lethal as follow-up in Artifact, if you're not doing that, you're using Orcus of whiteboards to help you grind for the Gundams. You literally cannot survive long enough to reach your Gundam against any real player. Anyone above Emerald can easily handle pure Artifact if they don't have Orcus. Monavera is kinda a bait. But they don't necessarily get William next turn unless if they coin. So Monavera with bird next turn is kinda fine.
The rebel inquisitor dons his mask.
I don't have Orcus, I've gotten triple Gundam. I still lost that game. Holy shit. Oh, yo, winning son. Hello, Kaden. I'm surviving so far. Like, this stream hasn't been as painful with Haven as I expected it. But also, I feel like we're fighting a lot of jobbers, to be honest. I think we're getting extremely lucky so far. You cheat, no. Another bird. I don't think I even care about setting up the cup, do I? Do I? Is doing another bird like too greedy? I feel like it's fine because I can. It's just one what I have to worry about with the cooldown.
Brace yourself.
What deck beats triple Gundam? Yeah, Abyss. Genuinely, yeah. Abyss kills you way before you play Gundam. I guess if I play the other Wing Statue, it doesn't like board lock me later on, so I guess it's fine. Because if I crack these next turn, that's 3 play points, 2, 6. That's 9 with Super Evolve. Oh, dude, that's fucking nothing, dude. Yeah, it's too late for Alan Gray to be scare me at this point. I could try to gamble if they don't have William. I could try to run a Vero, pop Anangrea, but that's not really worth the risk in this matchup. I think Orcus nerf to 1 enhanced puppet to normal puppet would be fine. I think that'd be reasonable, yeah. Because like 6 damage is acceptable. It's still a huge push, but it's still acceptable. And it still has a chance to do, oh, it's so good this game. Alright, fine, I'll play it safe. I'll crack. I can still do a bird though, as well. Damn, it's so many fucking birds.
Behold divinity.
It was Haven with Maeve and Lapis and lots of heal. That's what the strat I thought would be good against Artifact at the start, like when the game first came out. I thought that was gonna be the strat to counter Artifacts. But I realized that Artifact can just simply do triple beta. Like that literally was your misplay. You should have just gone for beta burn in that matchup. There's nothing they can do about it. It doesn't matter how much they heal, your betas are gonna outlast them. You do enough betas and eventually, at some point, you're gonna get your Orcus or something to kill them before they kill you. Yeah, it's just that easy, huh?
Repent. You're tough. I'm impressed.
Orcus would just require an actual puppet for Lord. Yeah, it'd be like a classic Orcus where you transform, you play a regular puppet and that puppet gets transformed into Lord. That'd be okay too.
Servant. I jest.
Because I feel like, I feel like to me, Orcus being a bunch of Banes to me is like, I don't want to say it's more important than damage obviously, but that's the part that makes her really broken, is her versatility. Between choosing to do damage or board removal, those Banes are what really cracks her. It makes her more valuable in like more situations. Oops, all birds. The bird is a word. They just give Banes to everyone in this game. They kind of have to though. It's because this game is a lot more stats based because of super evolves, which makes sense. I actually kind of like it. It's big ward with spell ward, which means she puts us like 8 and also protects against the crash back. Yeah, exactly. It's really hard to deal with, or like you take 8 to face, and even then you still have to worry about, you still have trouble clearing Orcus board after that because of Lloyd. Mine you mentioned. I'm pretty sure Mine you doesn't actually work against Portal going second. I'm gonna keep it just in case because it might be funny. It might be funny. It's not going to work, but it might be funny. Oh, double serene. There's no way we lose now.
For you, dear, I would give
Use coin Mine you. It's not really worth it because he doesn't gain defense stats. Oh, you meant turn 1. Turn 1 would have been cute actually, yeah. He still would have died pretty fast, but it would have been damage at least.
It will be over soon. Scalpel.
I'm not actually that committed to having Mine you deal damage, to be honest though. Like, it's nice when it happens, but honestly, I'm more concerned about just slaying Mine you for the aura mission, and that's it. I like how people complain that there's too many board wipes, and your board never survives more than 1 turn. Tell them to try and not remove their opponent's boards and see how long they survive. Yeah, exactly. Board wiping is annoying when it's happening to you, but like it's necessary because letting anything survive at this point, especially with Super Evolve, anything surviving is like deadly. It's lethal if any guy survives in a lot of matchups. It's mostly just sword players complaining because, oh, I play my board, but they always have an answer. Yeah, that's the whole point, dumbass. Like, that's the entire reason why there's so much board wipe is because of you. It's actually crazy how just having... I've had games playing Abyss. But if you didn't know, I've kind of become a bit of a Abyss main. I kind of have only been playing Abyss recently, to be honest. I have so many games with Abyss where, like, just having 1 skeleton survive just happens to be enough for exactly to the final turn or something like that. Or just, like, top decking 1 extra ghost or whatever. 1 single 1/1 Mr. Guy with Super Evolve can be, like, lethal in a lot of situations. I guess I could evolve Mine you. I can't coin into anything useful right now. Oh, Tonko misplay. Tonko order. You could have given +2 attack to Mine you instead, Tonko.
Turn not away. I have no regrets.
The screaming has stopped.
Everyone can clear sword boards except for sword itself. The mirror is proper fucked. The mirror just requires you to think. And sword players aren't really equipped to think. Because I played, like, when I did that sword crash stream last weekend, I don't mean to brag, but I was doing pretty good. The sword mirror, though, to be honest, the sword mirror is more like whoever draws Apollo. Like, it's more so whoever aggro's harder. If you don't draw Apollo and the opponent aggro's harder, then there's not really any way to recover from there. I mean, there's a lot of nightmare mirror matches, but I feel like the sword one is relatively straightforward. It's tough, but it's straightforward. That's if you win Apollo. Yeah, it's like Apollo feels like such a bad card to play because it is a bad card, but you kind of have to use it in sword because you literally just instantly lose in the mirror match if you don't have Apollo. And there is still enough sword going around even at high ladder. So you do need to, you can't just ignore the mirror.
Brace yourself.
I feel like Apollo in every other matchup is like filler or useless. Not even that. I mean, like any other deck playing Apollo just feels like filler and feels useless most of the time. But you actually specifically gotta run it in the mirror match with Swordcraft.
Change doesn't scare me anymore.
change doesn't scare her anymore. Has this been hybrid the whole time? Is that the first artifact they played? Oh, and Namukina, duh.
Trajectory calculated.
I've never really liked hybrid though.
Loving someone won't keep
It feels like you don't get enough artifacts for the funny Gundam,
Excuse me.
and you don't really have that many opportunities to abuse Beta Burn because you have to God draw into Alouette or whatever. I feel like hybrid has worse draws compared to regular. If I do Featherfall Evo Face again, then what? I don't think I have enough push to afford to do Featherfall Super Evolve right now. I think I just play him just because. I'm in a predicament where I'm not setting up enough bird tokens. I just see Featherfall Face and go Featherfall Face.
This land is both cradle and grave.
Ah, we lose. Cool. I'm convinced that the only reason why, okay, maybe not the only reason why, but one of the main reasons why Portal and Spell Boost are at the top is because they have the best heals in the game. Heal 4 is such a huge deal in this format. And we just lose. Cool. Playing Jean by herself feels really bad. I honestly kind of just want to set up birds. And if they have Orcus lethal next turn is where there's like, I don't really have much to work with anyway. I am going to take the calculated risk and just assume that he's bad and doesn't have the Orcus. Portal feels really mid to play without Sylvia. Yeah, I feel like Sylvia just gives Portalcraft the extra survivability to get to the really toxic shit. It's just such a... Again, it's another versatile card.
Let down your guard.
This might hurt.
Cool, very cool.
I want to be heard. Let down your guard.
It is what it is. I didn't draw into anything anyway.
A trial I must overcome.
I lost because I didn't corner my nuclear. Oh, Ruby? Yeah, that checks out. We are playing Haven after all. I'm surprised it took that long to... Actually, no, wait, actually. We were kind of doing okay, weren't we? So far on the stream? Oh, maybe not. Never mind, just kidding. This deck sucks. I thought we were doing technically kind of fine, but no. Yeah, okay. Demoted feels bad. Let's go for Emerald. Here's a problem though. The lower group you go, you do fight against more jobbers, but the lower group you go, the more likely you are to see the shitty, stupid ass Haven mirror match. The Haven mirror is so bad. It feels so... You think the sword mirror feels bad, dude?
Care to hear the good word?
I don't think I've ever won a Haven mirror. Or at the very least, it's a lot more dependent on who goes first or second or whatever. Tacta's not that big with you. I'll just go for the draws, I think.
Hear the good word? Now, let us pray.
So Ambush Haven does not work against Force because they have, you know, Mr. Guy, they have the ward to clear. I might take 4 to face, and I won't have AoE yet, so I'll play Pact here. And I guess I'll set up a Wing Stature. No, Selefa as Haven is so rough. A lot of matches are deciding whether or not I even draw Selefa. Because I'll take like 8 damage in the early game, and if I can't get Selefa to AoE and recover, I just die right there on the spot. I want to do Selefa, hi. Yeah, I show fear.
Now, let us pray.
I guess I can crack this a bit sooner. Never pay enough attention to Noah's feet, but she's the EP one. She does have feet, but it's just a bit off frame. Ruin versus Moon, you just pass 9 turns and see who high rolls into an OTK first. You can kind of try to go for a destroyer high roll, kind of, sort of. You can try to. It's not gonna work, but you can try to. Arch, I show speeds, arch nemesis, I show fear.
Just woke up a little bit ago.
Hello, Loran, cleric. Thank for the sub. I added you on thing, Lauren.
Forest guard dons his mask.
Good job surviving work.
Fellowship.
Nap time.
Yeah, that's why we can't do ambush haven. If I were to do 2 bursts of face, like, what the fuck would that even do? You know? Technically, they don't kill me with Roach yet. I can try to. It's not gonna work, but like... Or should I set up this statue? Because I can have these 2, they pop off on Jean turn.
Brace yourself.
Horus is such a bad matchup for us that we might as well just try to go for it and see what happens. We don't really have any other better choice anyway.
Hey,
Trying to out-control Horus is impossible because they eventually inevitably full OTK you. If you try to go full control against Horus, you buy them too much time and too much play points for them to do triple Roach. I don't think I like any mirrors in this match. In this game, I actually love the artifact mirror. To be honest, the artifact mirror is really interesting. It might be a bit different now, maybe, I'm not sure, but like I had a lot of fun. Wait, I can do super evolved bird right now, actually. But that if I do that, I won't have a play for Jean the following turn. But do I care?
fly forth into an endless sky.
The artifact mirror match is actually really engaging.
Old divinity.
It's a real test of like reading the opponent, whether or not you should be going for betas to push more, whether or not you should do alphas to stall. Whoever stalls harder can win. We can't do Griffin yet. I just have to gamble he doesn't have lethal on turn 8. He's gonna have lethal on turn 8. Like, there's people that I've seen people, and by people I mean one guy. I've seen one guy accuse Portalcraft of being brain dead. Like, Artifact is a one deck you can't call brain dead. Maybe doing back-to-back Orcuses is brain dead, but like, there's so much that goes into playing Artifact, especially in the mirror match. You have so many options. And one wrong move gets your ass killed. I think I just got a cup. Their hand is not... no. I feel like even with a low hand, because of God Wood Staff, they can still kill me with the Scree. Jean doesn't full clear anyway.
Not the end.
Here to hear the good word. Now, let us pray.
You know, I haven't seen Darkhaven in like 5 games. Is this Persona OST? Yeah, it's a cover of the Heaven dungeon theme from Persona 4.
Forest guard dons his mask.
But like, I feel like when I was playing Artifact, I kind of only enjoyed the mirror match, and you don't even see the mirror match anymore. Artifact just did not feel good against most matchups, so I just stopped playing it for a while. But like, maybe I'm just bad. I'm out of practice, so I'm probably gonna play Artifact tomorrow, or not. I might just play Puppets again instead. If I do Burb with 6, 9, that's 1 off lethal. Maybe I just do Jean and hope for the best. Hope that they still can't kill me. They got a real hand now. They have to kill me now. No, I think I'll just play Puppet again tomorrow because fighter, right? Surely. I could do Oliver again, but I'd rather Super Evil off the face whenever I can.
Fear not the god's absence.
It's annoying that War just does not work against Roach anymore. In this game, War does not matter because they just do Bale and or Lilies to instant kill any wards. Force can really take the time in this matchup. Yeah, because like they might not have the Roach possibly. There's a chance that they still have to draw into Roach, but like Haven doesn't instant kill you. Roach can instant kill though. There we go. He's good this game. If they want to nerf Force, they should just nerf Bale. I don't feel like they gotta nerf Force though, because like it feels really bad. I feel like I only ever lose, or rather, I feel like I only ever win against Force because they draw bad. It never feels like I'm outplaying Force, unless if it's like Aggro Abyss or some shit like that. Well, I just simply kill them before they kill me, maybe, but Force doesn't necessarily have a crazy enough play weight or win rate to need to get nerfed. If I saw Force every single match, then I'd have a bigger problem, but like I think that's why people get so annoyed at Portalcraft, is because they keep saying Portalcraft every match in the lower ranks. But Portalcraft is really small in the grand scheme of the meta at this point. Boulder and Sword are good into Forest. Again, I've only been playing Puppet Force, and Puppet Force is not... Puppet Force? Sorry, this is not Evolve. I've only been playing Puppet Portal, and Pure Puppet is not useful against Roach very much. That's probably a skill issue on my part, though. I'm sure that you can do Artifact Beta Burn pretty easily against Force, maybe. Oh, there's a thing. Holy shit, fucking finally the good plays.
You are safe here.
Mid Sword feels so strong. Yeah, a lot of people are underestimating Sword in this format. People are hard cutting Twinkle Toes. Card isn't that good. Twinkle Toes is only really good with a specific aggro curve, and that's it. Twinkle Toes makes a Twinkle Toes aggro setup makes it easier to get Roach lethal, but like I can say Phil for the Anangrea. I think I just Bird and buff Evil Face, coin buff Evil Face.
Rest.
Repent. Turn not away. Look.
Like Twinkle Toes feels like mine new. Like it's only good with specific early game high rolls, and that's it.
Come forth. Defeat is not an option.
I don't know how to feel about Arya though. I don't know enough to determine if Arya is any— Oh, I didn't actually mean to play that. I think I was leaning towards doing Phil crack the bird, but do I even Evo to kill Miranda Sensei? Miranda isn't even good. I think just doing that just for the heal is fine. I didn't mean to do it, but I guess it's fine. They probably won't evolve. Well, I guess they could evolve Miranda, just deal 3. If they don't, then Featherfall can kill that.
This homework's too hard.
No!
Spark of
Heal is
knowledge.
cheat.
Magic guide me.
Yeah, but at this stage, I take 4 to face, and like, who cares?
Next one for extra credit.
That was just a feather turn. I was just playing feather until I get super evolve. Do I super evolve? I can coin Lapis next turn. No way. Always super evolve. I have no fear. What are they gonna do? Kill me? You know, the only card that you actually necessarily need to play super evolve anyway in this deck is just Olivia, and that's it.
To the edge of what's known.
Otherwise, super evolves are just for value crashing, like with Lapis or whatever, maybe.
Brace yourself.
Crawl like the vermin you are.
That's a lot, but I can just do Jean. I can just coin Jean. Question is, how the fuck am I gonna win from here, though? I guess if I just top deck one more... Wait, do I even have... I think I only play 2 avian statues. I'm not sure, though.
Not the god's absence.
Like, if he gets another heal in, then I'm pretty much screwed. I can't do Big Bird because I won't have enough PP yet.
May wings be at your back.
Although he doesn't reach 10 before I have a chance to do Bird, so maybe I might still be able to kill him first, but it's unlikely at this point. Yeah, Jean doesn't heal you.
On to the next.
To be fair though, the OG Jean never healed you either. She just buffs up board. It's faithful to the OG. Who cares? I'm more worried about them climbing into more heal. That's the bigger concern right now.
Special assignment today.
This Jean sucks. No, dude, this Jean is amazing. It's just that all the other cards suck. That's the problem. Still no face. I can Lapis. No, Lapis is still lethal on board though.
Fear not the god's absence.
Our store is so fucking busy on the 4th. Yep. I remember I only worked half a shift when I was working at the grocery on 4th of July, but it was a nightmare. I too had a grocery wagey orc at for a time.
Come forth.
You're super evolving for that. OMG, Merp, hi. Merp, thank you for the raid. Hello. Hope you had a nice stream. Merp, I've always seen you on my feed. I don't know how, but I've always seen you on my Twitter feed, and like, I don't even know if you were like I recognize you because you had the Luna profile pic on Twitter,
Hey.
but if I remember correctly, I feel like you're more like a fighting game kind of guy. But now you're actually playing Shadowverse. Shadowverse actually mentioned. I'm glad you're having a good time. So that like clears, yeah, sure. But I want to win. Wait, I actually can do Lapis now. He doesn't have super evolves anymore. Don't be fooled, he's a horse girl streamer. I have been falling into the horse girl propaganda. I was a bit resistant at first, but it's starting to work on me.
There is no glory.
This probably should be super evolved, to be honest.
Thou art turned from sin.
I should have buffed first. No, I did that to make sure that her last words went off, obviously.
On to the next round.
Finally caught you stream for once. Love editing the videos with you in it. Wait, what? You have videos of me in it? I typically don't stream at this hour because like I'm usually like I'm American, yeah, sure, but I usually stream at dead American hours. I stream when it's like 2 a.m. for most Americans. There's Feather Folk. That's still not quite aligned to lethal because I don't have a clean way to kill and summoning with Featherfall. I think I just do Phil. No, yeah, this is lethal. Yeah. Because Super Evolve. Super Evolve burn damage is why. I'm so good at this game. The one time Phil that was actually come up. I edit for Igni. Oh, you're one of Igni's editors. Oh yeah, you're the guy that like did the burp edit. I appreciate your work.
Oh Lord, guide your humble servant.
It's like I knew I recognized your name from somewhere else too. I figured, but okay, it makes sense. It's coming together now. Early morning for EU. Like I typically don't stream at this hour because like my brain and body don't work until like 6 p.m.
We have much to discuss.
But I got things to do tonight though, so. Hope you have a good rest of the stream. I'm probably gonna have to go soon though. I'm not even gonna be doing like American things, popping fireworks. No, I'm just simply gonna be. Wait, I can do my new this time. Well, I can do my new, but they can kill me with a puppet though. I might need to hold on my new until turn 3. Yeah, there we go. I've been no life in this game for like, you know, the past several weeks straight. I haven't seen my friends in a long time. I haven't gone outside in a long time. So I think I have to wait until... No, I don't think my new even works anymore at all because I have 2 bodies. They can just normal crash now. Dark Cave and buff up my new is still only 3 defense. He still dies. I think I gotta play my new just to bait out trades and that's it.
We are one and the same.
Because my new's engage effect only buffs up attack, not defense.
Only ransom I take is blood.
I also might need to coin into Selefa if I get her at this rate. Do you ever coin my new on turn 1? You can, depending on the matchup, like, especially against Rune, you can do coin my new, just play a 1-drop amulet the next turn, just start aggroing as early as turn 2, but that's specific though. I guess I could do Pact, since I'm not sure if I'm gonna get my Selefa. I guess Pact is okay. Unironically, Puppeteer is maybe the 8th best card in the game. It's actually fucking crazy how important Puppeteer is. It's such a basic, normal ass effect. It's so simple, but it's extremely important in this game. Just having easy puppets in the early game does matter against early boards, and banking that 1 puppet for Orcus can be a game changer in the late game. Have you seen a Twitter post of that, by the way? Have I? I've seen whispers of people ranking cards, but I wasn't really paying attention. This could be an evil face play, but I'm scared. I feel like I'm taking too much damage at this rate.
I'm safe here.
We are one and
I'm gonna be a pussy ass bitch.
turn not away. I never forgive. Never forgive.
This might possibly bait him into playing Gamma if he's a bad player.
The curious artificer dawns their
The curious artificer from Hibiki. Best cards of the set in ranked order. Oh, this was like a week ago.
possibility.
Oh, he actually did do Gamma. I guess I could... Is Evo Face even good at this point? Because you can just like... I just simply die to Olivia. Always do evil face.
Brace yourself. Dude, watch the thingamajigs.
Watch the thingamajugs. Best cards of the set ranked in order. Are you ready, Greer? Right behind you, Anne. And Alouette Orcus. Is Alouette above Orcus? I do feel like I lose a lot of games, more so because I don't draw Alouettes compared to Orcus, maybe. Olive Oil, Godwood, Kuon, Cerberus, Lovestruck, Amalia, Sylvia. I'd say I mostly agree with this, except maybe I don't value Olivia that high. Like, she's nice, but she doesn't feel that broken to me. She's just the most consistently good card, but she's not a huge push the way that so many of the other cards are.
Hey.
I think I just simply fucking go for it. This Serene crack's too late for me to get any useful draws anyway, surely, right? So I see face, I go face.
Behold divinity.
But yeah, I honestly would put Lovestruck in the top 10, to be honest. That's not even me being Portalcraft biased. Screen is pure black Tonko. Let me reiterate. Sorry, I also had this in front of my screen instead of being in the read chat. Sorry about that. And Greer, Alouettes, Orcus, Olive Oil, Godwood, Kuon, Serb, Lovestruck, Amalia, and Sylvia. I feel like I put Cerberus in the top 5 instead of Olivia. Staff at 5 and Roach not even on the list. No, Staff is way, way, way more impactful than Roach. Roach is only any good because of Staff. Staff is your draw engine. Staff being a free bounce on the Roach turn, the Roach combo turns, is exactly what makes Roach a good deck. The deck is literally fucking nothing without Godwood. I feel like if my opponent doesn't set up Godwood Staff, I probably win that game.
Keep them safe.
So I kind of by default have my desktop just like inactive on my OBS. I keep forgetting I do that just in case. Just in case if I kept my Guna folder open. Did I? I have not. Not this time. Okay, Griffin is cool if I get the coin play on him, but I die to Orcus. Lethal. It's not lethal, I don't have enough. It's only turn 7. It's lethal soon. I can't afford to super evolve the Olive Oil because I want to use Griffin. Have I been saving the 8 Suns to your Guna folder? He kind of draws so much that I'm too lazy to. He is very consistent. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Fly forth into an endless sky.
I think I Olivia and just heal and that's it.
Here to hear the good word.
Rest.
That's not enough to survive Orcus, but he might be bound just to not have Orcus. As for the player, should I build another deck or just wait for the next expansion announcement and build later? You probably should just wait. It's not even going to be that long of a wait. It's only going to be maybe like, what, 2 weeks from now is the next set already, I think. Granted, a whole bunch of stuff, like a whole bunch of legendaries are probably safe investments anyway, that you're gonna need for another deck anyway.
Strengths and gain their heart. Let down your guard.
Don't miss.
Orcus isn't quite lethal.
Let down your guard.
Honestly, I kind of factored in the little drop that was still on the board, but I forgot that's not, like, who cares? It's not lethal, but like, now what? Like, I survived, but what cost? Now I can only do Jean Super Evolve. I still die to a... I have the coin with Dark Haven just so I don't lose to one single Super Evolve trade. And even then, I still lose to Beta. Sacred Griffin is a Giga channel, but he really does just die to one single ward.
Fear not the god's absence.
I have not been paying attention to those other fusions.
True justice.
I'm pretty sure he hasn't even fused yet. So he totally has enough to invest into a Gamma, I'm sure.
Advance.
People are overhyping Dirt Buckle. We don't even have the new cards. Dirt is a really good engine right now. It might feel like Cope seeing Dirt in the Spell Boost package, but the Dirt cards are really fucking stacked. Dirt has a lot of potential. Like, all Dirt really needs is a payoff. The fact that they have clean AoE, a draw engine, free evos, that's actually a lot. Junko is hella good. Advice is good value. It's a free evo with playpoint recover. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say that Dirt could become the most powerful deck in the game.
Enjoy yourself.
I would say Abyss can.
Comes death.
Dude, Abyss, the moment Abyss gets good, actual real good cards to use with Cerberus, it's gonna be really scary. Dirt is kinda working right now, just with fucking scraps, dude. Mind you, does not work in this matchup at all. Other classes will just get better cards and still be better. I'm sure Swordcraft is just gonna get like more generic mid-range pile. Dirt is borderline and can outstall so much. Like, that one 3-drop spell is not just the best heal in the game, it's also one of the most efficient AoEs in the game. And it doesn't feel impactful right now, but it has a lot of potential in the future. Whenever I play Dirt, the game can go on a real long time, but eventually I just run out of cards. Yeah, because you don't have any other cards to play with Dirt to seal the game. The moment you get like an Acid Golden Burn or some shit, or like a Levi for chip damage, is going to be a lot more impactful. Now, we don't know what it's going to be doing in Worlds Beyond, but we did see the Earth Legendary get shown. Like, the Earth Legendary for set 2 got revealed for Evolve already. And she's kind of a baddie. She's kind of a bad bitch. She's the Anathema traits card for Runecraft. And she looks like a Dangan robot. Let me bring her up. She doesn't do anything crazy in Evolve, but usually like there's a lot of times where Evolve effects don't really match what they do in the digital game anyway. By Evolve, I mean Shadowverse Evolve, the digital game. I cannot AoE yet, but I guess a Fildo is fine.
Young Paragon dons his mask.
I think I'm gonna be a fucking coward and trade my Storm.
Star is the star of Paradise.
Because I can't out damage Sword at this rate.
Give it all to me.
I can't really do anything against Sword at this rate.
The only trophy I need is your I leave the rest to you.
Dude. It's a fucking... It's another Menhera Schizo, dude. That's my favorite kind. And here's our Evolve art. Yeah, they're just gonna keep making anathemas for all the classes, which is cool. But what the fuck does anathema even mean? It's a trait, but what does that even mean? I mean, Featherfall does work. Now I can start pushing face. We got leaks. That's for Shadowverse Evolve, the physical game. They're releasing, they're throwing in some set 2 cards, apparently, in their first Worlds Beyond set. Which might be one of the... It likely is one of the reasons why they're doing the extended release schedule. Is to tie in the Shadowverse Evolve releases with Worlds Beyond. Because if they didn't accelerate, then we'd be seeing that Dirt character in like 2 months instead of some shit. You can just like Evo face Amalia. I think I just lose. They're just making new characters for people to like, which is good. Yeah, like, you gotta throw in some fresh new blood in there. It can't just all be nostalgia shit. Because that's what I didn't like about V format, for example. For Vanguard, let me turn this about Card 5 Vanguard for a moment here. Card 5 Vanguard had its reboots with V format, the first reboot, and it was kind of just all nostalgia shit. It was all classic cards, manga cards, but they didn't actually get any new OCs until way, way later. At the point where a lot of people stopped caring about V anyway. Also, hello Igni, good evening. Igni, I overextended too much staying up for your stream. And by staying up for your stream, I mean staying up to play Musume. I once again only fell asleep at like 5 AM, so I'm only on 5 hours of sleep. Which is typical for me, but still, not a good habit. Other game stomped by my Queen Orcus. I mean, we've been losing the Orcus, but like, we barely see Portal Nada though.
Enjoy yourself. You look bored.
Oh no. I think this mirror might be my breaking point. I have to go soon anyway, and I think this mirror might be the point where I crash out and leave. I've never won the Haven mirror. Portal dead on ladder. No, it's around, it's just not the best deck in format. It's not the most popular deck, at least where I am at my ranker group. Portalcraft farms all the new players on lower rank, but it's like about even against all the other decks over here. So what's the play? Just storm harder than him? Get bigger burst damage than him in the late game?
Safe here.
If he's playing something similar to my list, he won't have enough heals maybe, but you know, some Haven decks still play the 6-drop, 3-5 ward, heal 5, and that heal 5 alone can just solo me.
Now, let us pray.
Minu doesn't do anything. Actually, we actually can afford to do Minu because they can't evolve yet.
We are one and the same.
Is that how you win the mirror match, maybe? Whoever resolves a Minu wins.
Here to hear the good word? Now, let us pray.
So Ramia doesn't get to keep Machina trait, but we can put new traits in for fun. Sure, bud. Well, yeah, you gotta have something new. They could, if they need to, they could easily just errata Ramia again to add trait if they need to. I don't think we're gonna see Machina for a long time anyway. I feel like Ramia would just rotate out before we even see a full Machina deck anyway. Assuming that there is rotation, I'm pretty sure there is.
Repent.
Lamau.
Turn not away. I am
I think I gotta do another Serene.
Here to hear the good word?
Crack.
Now, let us pray.
Crack. Lamau.
you. Look where
And Celesta has a full clear. Like, Celesta has a crash into this too. Sadly, I don't have an instant spawning bird to keep putting on the pressure. Well, Dale kind of incentivizes them to spend their up, maybe. So, I have nothing else to play this turn anyway.
The rebel inquisitor dons his mask.
Ambush Haven, let's go. I think I've only played like one run bear the entire stream so far. Shadowverse Evolve loves traits, so Worlds Beyond will love random traits as well. It seems like most of the different traits are going towards the tokens instead, right? Because officers, for example, are only on the tokens now, apparently. So it might just be that, like, main deck guys won't be Machina, it'll just be the tokens, maybe. Holy shit, we fucking win. At this way, I just hold my coin for Jean. I think I do regular Evo face, right? I don't need to keep... You can't plan to Warlock Haven anymore because they just crack their ammons anyway. Regular Evo face. We can crack the wing statue on the Jean turn next turn.
Rest.
I guess I'll throw it down to Manu just because we have the spare play points anyway.
We are one and the same. Divulge. Brace yourself.
Get the face damage in now while we can.
Shadows. May the way be lit.
Me see face, me hit face. Nice thing about Jean is that, like,
This your
they can't make a scary board that Jean doesn't kill anyway. Machina trait doesn't even need to be functional. It's been added to cards for lore like Nicola. And it's not like the Anathema, as far as we can tell. The Anathema traits, like, is just for lore flavor anyway, too.
Fear not the god's absence.
Set face time.
Behold divinity.
This spirit survives there, Jean. 3 birds with Jean buff. I haven't counted. That's not...
The god's absence.
Is that lethal?
Sound the
I didn't even consider it. I didn't even think about that. I guess it is. Huh. I guess I got ahead of myself there. I'm gonna be honest, I saw 2 birds. I don't know why, but my brain just kind of like spaced out. I thought there was only 2 birds he had set up. I don't think I could have like... Olivia with the Dark Haven could have out-healed that, I guess. I could have just Olivia's Super Evolve and like... Yeah, I didn't need to stuff the other bird token. I could have healed out of that. I hate the mirror match. I guess that's how you win the mirror match, but that's in that case that's a skill issue on my part. I still have chests, but like I gotta go. I gotta go hang out with friends. I haven't gone outside in weeks, so next stream though, tomorrow we get to crack open. We get to spark next stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm finally gonna make my comeback as Portalcraft guy. I'll redeem my daughter wife, my fully animated daughter wife. I guess it'll be pure puppet tomorrow though, since, well, like hybrid artifact plays Yuri. But hybrid with Yuri feels really bad though. Let me just show the Haven. It's not good. Haven is not good. It's pretty stinky and stupid. It's okay. Like, it can get wins, but it feels really bad. Whenever my new does pop off, it's amazing, but my new rarely gets to work though. It's just high roll going first, and that's about it. I didn't even get a chance to do the Run of Arrow Ambush Haven buff to get lethal, but you know, that play is kind of fake anyway. If you can do it, it's cool. If not, then it's usually not gonna make it, but yeah. You have to play the deck that maxes out the Daughter Wives. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go leave. Not to go crack fireworks for the Funny America Day. I'm gonna go play bad card games like Vanguard. I haven't played Vanguard in like forever. So it's been a bit. I'm a bit rusty. Who can we raid? I'm not used to being up at this hour. So there's a lot of unfamiliar faces, but I see a familiar face. Let's go raid the Awshucks. Awshucks is VTuber. And he's got the American beanie for Funny American Day. I'm gonna send you guys on your way. Thank for watch. I will be back on the normal time slot tomorrow evening. So for those who aren't usually awake during that time and were only able to catch this stream, my bad, sorry, this is an anomaly of a stream. Although I might be busy on some Sundays as well too, so I might be doing early streams on Sundays and Fridays depending on... It just depends on if I have plans that night or not, is whenever I feel like doing early day streams. Thank for watch, I'll see you again whenever, bye bye.